Hello friends, welcome to part 10 of Laravel 12 MultiVendor e-commerce series. In this part, we will create an update password form that allows the admin to update their password securely from the admin panel. It will take few videos for updating the admin password, and in this particular video we are going to display the update password form. So we are going to work on the form creation and UI integration in this part. In the next few parts we are going to work on updating the admin password actually, and we'll also check the current password with Ajax. Okay, so we are going to take these steps to display the update password form. First of all, we are going to add this route, get route for update password, and this route we are going to add under the admin group. So here in my project folder, I'm going to open the web.php file, and in web.php file, after dashboard route, we are going to add update password route. And here I'm going to add the comment as well, update password route. So route is update password, and we are going to modify the edit function in AdminController, and we will make this route as named route. Benefit of the named route is like if anytime if I want to rename the route, then only at this place I am required to make the changes. So after creating this route, we are going to update the edit function in AdminController. Here we are going to update the edit function that automatically gets created when we have made this admin controller as a resource controller. So here we are going to return to the update password that we are going to create in our next step. Here inside admin, we are going to create the update underscore password.blade.php file. Okay, so this blade file we are going to create, and we are going to copy the content from admin LT template for creating the form, for creating the update password form. So you are required to open your template that we have downloaded in the beginning of this series. I will go to my downloads folder and will search for the template. Here it's the folder, and here I will go down and here dast and then pages, then and inside pages I think forms. Okay, inside forms here is the journal.html, and you can see there are forms, and we are going to use this form. Okay, we are going to use this form, this one, for updating the password. Okay, so we are going to copy this code. What I can do, I can simply move this form here in my project folder, and here I'm going to copy. Here I have already mentioned that what you are required to copy, you are required to copy the main class app main that we are going to search and copy. Okay, so this entire code I'm going to copy, and for that I'm going to create one page inside our project folder, htdocs, personal, ecom12, and resources, views, and inside admin. And here we are going to create the new file, update password. Check its location that it must be created in that only. Okay, we are going to see that we are required to create this file, update password file, inside that only. Okay, so that's why its route is admin.update password. It means that it must be inside the admin folder, and there is no subfolder under that. Okay, so we are going to create this file here, update password.blade.php. So the file has been created. We are going to open this file in Sublime, where we have opened the other files as well, and here. Okay, so I'm going to copy its see here main app main, we are going to copy from there, from our template, but here admin design we will copy and we'll put it here. Okay, so inside the inside part we are going to copy from here this main app main, this one I'm going to copy from here from our template, and we'll update it here. And you can uh, see this form we can able to display, but first of all we are required to log into our admin panel. So after login, here we're going to open the update password. Let's see the yes, see this page, complete page we able to see here. Okay, same page that we have opened from our template, the same page we can able to display here. So we are going to remove these unwanted forms, this form, all these forms we are going to remove, and we will keep this first form, and we'll update this form to the update password form, where we are going to display the fields like first we are going to display the email field in read only form, then current password, then new password, then confirm password. Okay, so I am going to modify this app main, that I have done at my end. I have spent some time updating this form, but I hope that this one you can do at your end. Okay, otherwise you can get this code from me. Okay, so you can also find this entire instructions under video as well, and you can always get the code from me. Okay, so this I'm going to copy this one that I have updated, or you can do of your own. You are just required to remove all the unwanted divs and just keep the first div and modify this div to display the form in which we are going to display first email as read only, then current password, then new password, then confirm password. Okay, so after the update, after updating, then you can see that it will get update to this one. Okay, so here I will just align it. So finally it will get converted to this one. Okay, so now you can able to see that how proper it is. Admin management will come up here, then here update password, then email in a read only form, that the user is logged in with this email, admin is logged in with this mail, and after that current password, new password, confirm password. This is the form, this is the update password form that we have displayed. Okay, so after this we need to make sure that we are required to add this admin model as well as the session in admin controller, that we have already added. See a model we have already added, just the session we are required to add, session will add here. Okay, so after this we are going to see here we also want to display, we want to update the sidebar here. Here the admin management will come, after that the dashboard, after that the update password will come. So and we want to like if I have selected this update password, then we are going to highlight here update password. If I have selected the dashboard, then I want to display, then I want to highlight that dashboard. So that thing we are going to do. So for that, in our edit function, we will add the session. We will add the session for page, in which we will add the value update password. Okay. So here in edit, what we are going to do, in edit, we are going to add this page in which I have added the update password. Okay. So in index, I have added the dashboard in index. Okay. Dashboard session. Here I have added the session, started the session, and put page as dashboard. Okay, so I'm displaying this one to set the session value for highlighting the dashboard link. Here I have set the session value for highlighting the update password link. Okay, so finally I'm going to update the sidebar navigation. I'm going to open the sidebar, and here I'm going to modify. First of all, I'm going to modify this dashboard with admin management. This one. Here it will come admin management, and under that we are going to display first dashboard, then update password, then update admin details as well, because in future we are going to update the admin details as well in upcoming videos. So here I have already displayed here. Okay, you can see that we are going to modify. First one is the admin management, after that this UL we are going to update. One is for the dashboard and another one is for the update password. Okay, so UL we are going to update with this one, and we are going to align it. Okay, so now we're going to check. Okay, now you can see that we able to add the admin management here. Under admin management, we can able to display the dashboard and update password. And here, if I will click on dashboard, then the dashboard will get highlighted at the left sidebar, and here the dashboard page will come. And if I will select the update password, then update password will get highlighted, and the update password form will come up here. Okay, so like this, we have modified the sidebar as well. And let's go back to the doc, and this is the thing that we have done in this part. And in the next part we are going to validate the current password using ajax. Okay, we are going to display real-time feedback on the password field, and after that we will update the password securely in the database. So you can always bookmark and follow this full playlist for the multi-vendor e-commerce series in Laravel 12. You can simply open this one, in which the all the multi-vendor e-commerce videos will come up. This is the part 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay, and you can always join as a member to get the complete source code, and always subscribe the Stack Developer YouTube channel for more updates, for all Laravel updates, for the multi-vendor e-commerce series, and for the other features as well. Okay, so that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.